Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. We're going to be doing it with my I Am deck. Each card in this deck has an empowering affirmation on it. Beautiful, wonderful things that we can say about ourselves and believe about ourselves in order to truly understand the truth of who we are. So I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Good morning, Lauren and Dan. Good morning, Shauna. Wonderful to see you guys here today, as well as the other folks who are watching but have not yet left a comment. I can see you. Say hi to me, and I'll say hi back to you on stream. Anyways, yeah. So we're gonna do what we do every morning at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. I'm gonna pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm gonna ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we are gonna respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we do that, we are building into our own lives. We are changing up our own experiences. And so let's have some fun. Pull a card and say that today I am effective. I am effective. I efficiently achieve desired results. So I am effective. I efficiently achieve desired results. Are you effective? You are effective. You efficiently achieve desired results. So I'm going to write that down in the comments. I'm going to say that I am effective. I efficiently achieve desired results. Lauren's got me beat to the punch today. Indeed, I am effective today, and so are you. We efficiently achieve desired results. And what does it mean to be effective? You know, to be effective is the counterpart of cause and effect. Well, typically we think about cause and effect as something where the effect is something that is a direct result of our causation. But in the end, we can also look at it from the point of view of starting with, how we are affecting things. And then that will help us to understand what we must do in order to cause those things to happen. And so we do it efficiently. We efficiently achieve desired results. Well, how can we achieve a desired result unless we know what we desire? Unless we have put some thought and some meditation into actually setting things up such that, just like these dominoes, when we put a very small amount of energy into the first one, we can actually make them all fall. So in the end, we are effective, and we efficiently achieve desired results. And I know that for a large part of my life, I would not have described myself as effective. I would have described myself as very much self-limiting. That in the past, I would either not know what I wanted my result to be, or I would have goals that kind of were working at cross purposes to each other. And so doing one thing would undo another thing. And I remember thinking about this a lot when I was younger and being like, why is it that I can't have all of this stuff at the same time? And I realized it was because I hadn't really set up my life to have it all at the same time. I had set up my life such that achieving one goal stopped me from achieving another goal. And as I got older and decided more about what I really wanted and what I really desired out of life, it helped me to set things up so that achieving one goal also helped me achieve another goal, that I could move multiple things forward at the same time. And so the degree to which I can do that is governed by the way that I have my life set up, the way that I have designed my lifestyle in such a way that everything that I'm doing in one way or another pushes something that I'd like to have happen out into the world. And so this is what makes me effective. The other part of it is really just overcoming self-sabotage. And so, that there was definitely a time in my life when I feel like I was working against myself. I would do something to move in a direction that was, I would do something that would that would move forward in one way, but then I would stop doing something else, I would do something that would move my life forward, and then also I would then subconsciously do something else that would stop it from moving forward. And I realized that was very much because I wasn't in line fully. I didn't have my heart fully in my own goals. And so I was doing things out of a sense of obligation to another person or a sense of obligation to a former self, and instead of doing them out of a sense of joy or out of a sense of commitment. Dan actually brings up a really valuable point here. He says effective and efficient are different. If you have 20 guys beat me up, very effective, but one could have done it. Not efficient, but very effective. I love that. Dan, it is very much about bringing whatever resources to bear against a certain problem. Of course, we don't want anybody to be beating you up. If 20 guys are coming to beat you up, we are fine. We are coming with 20 other guys to prevent you from being beaten up. Although I sincerely hope you're not living your life in such a way that 20 guys want to beat you up, because I have found that typically when 20 guys want to beat somebody up, that person probably did something to deserve 20 guys wanting to beat them up. But you're absolutely right. Effective and efficient are different things. Efficient is to use the minimum amount of effort to achieve a certain goal, and effectiveness is just about bringing the correct resources to bear to achieve that goal, regardless of whether or not it's the most efficient thing. It certainly does work. And so we are effective today. We bring forth whatever it is that it takes to achieve the goals that are important to us. And efficiency is a nice thing to efficient. Oh, Dan, you're making me laugh so much this morning. Your sordid past. Yeah. So efficiency is definitely an admirable trait. If I had some beef with Dan because of his sordid past and because of something that we had done, some way that he had caused me to think to myself, wow, I should arrange 20 guys to go beat him up. Then of course, I would definitely want to be effective more than efficient, because I would like to guarantee that we get the job done. However, I'm not in the business of beating up Dan. Oh God, you're making Pepper laugh too. So anyways, yeah. In the end, we let's not beat up Dan. We love you, Dan, and we're going to arrange 20 people to come to line up in a line and say nice things about you because you're pretty cool, and so is Stacy, and so yeah, we're going to go right ahead and do that instead. But but in the end, yeah, you're absolutely right. There is a difference between effectiveness and efficiency, and so when I'd like to get something done, of course, my goal is to be effective, and if I can. And if I can be efficient about it as well, that's wonderful. I love being efficient about doing things. If I, like, for example, today I'm going to run errands, and during my errands I'm going to beat nobody up, hopefully. But my goal is to make the most. My goal, of course, is to be the most efficient with my time, because if I have to leave my house and I have to put a pause on things that are that I do at my house in order to move forward on my goals, of course, I want to be efficient about it, but I also need to get things done. And so the most important thing is to be effective. The second most important thing is to be efficient. So yes, so long as all the errands get done, then I am effective. And to the degree that we do the errands very quickly, and we use the minimum amount of time and gasoline to get around and to do our thing, and then I am back sitting in this chair to accomplish other things that are also very important, that I'm also have a time, a time constraint on. To that degree, I am also effective. So a wonderful comment about effectiveness versus efficiency. And I promise, Dan, that nobody is coming to beat you up, even though your past might have been sordid, and even though you might have just really annoyed the kind of people who would roll out in groups of 20 to go do beating up. I can assure you that I'm not a member of this group, and even if I was, then I would probably just I probably would just be like, hey Dan, let's talk about this instead of any beating up. Beating up doesn't need to happen. I'm a lover, not a fighter, Dan. You should know this about me by now. Look at the way I dress. So anyways, I am effective today. You are effective too. And we efficiently achieve desired results. What a fun wake-up call, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all make my life better just by being in it. So anyways, I appreciate you guys being here. I will return tomorrow at 9 a.m. with another one of these, and we'll see just how much we are laughing about it and having a good time tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Once they see you, they will stand down. You damn right, Dan. The power of my personality compels them. But anyway, yeah. So I am effective. I'm effective and efficient, and there only needs to be one of me to stop 20 guys from beating up Dan. But and definitely, now I'm just now, and then Lauren will dance for them. See, Dan, you got a whole team of people on your side here. Hey there, Robert. Wonderful to see you here this morning. Anyways, guys, it's great to see everybody who came here today. Thank you so much. The I Am Effective card is now officially the most giggly of the cards in the wake up call deck. Yeah, Robert's going to watch. Robert, I want you on our side. If there's any beating up prevention that needs to happen, like seriously, I want you to be in the fray. Okay, you're a big dude, man. Don't make me stand alone against all these folks, these hypothetical folks who are here to beat up Dan. Um, so, anyways, thank you guys so much for being here and having some fun with me today. Good morning again to Lauren and Dan and Shauna and Pepper. Thank you, Pepper, for moderating my Twitch stream and keeping the spammers off of that. Good morning again to Nicole. Wonderful to see you here today, Nicole. I miss you, Nicole. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope that you make it back to paradise soon. And good morning again to Shauna. Let's see here. And eventually to Robert, who did make it in today. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining the Wake Up Call. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow at 9 a.m. We'll have another one of these cards, and hopefully we will have just as good a time. I will talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Until then, aloha from paradise.